Today what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to make this a first lesson for beginners, and we're gonna try to jam it with the basic information and also with a couple of chords, maybe 3 chords. How about 4 chords? Yeah, that's what this is all gonna be about. You're gonna learn basic parts of the guitar so that you can understand better whenever I begin to explain to you where to place your fingers, whenever I speak about frets, whenever I give you the name of a string. Like if I say where the G string is, you should know where your G string is. With that said, guys, let's get down to business. One of the main things you need to know is that your guitar needs to be tuned up before you begin to play any chord or any songs. Okay, so for tuning, you can use a tuner like this one right here. You can buy this at any local music store, or nowadays you can also find guitars, affordable guitars, that they come with a tuner like this one. Doesn't want to turn on. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. So there you go, guys. That is the tuner that comes already built inside the guitar, and it is easy for you to just get your guitar and start tuning it right here without having to put batteries or maybe look for this thing inside the closet somewhere. So you never know. These are your frets, these are your bars right here. So whenever I mention a fret, put your finger on the first fret, then it would be right here. That's your first fret. And then this is the second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. You know, it goes all the way down. So those are your frets. Now, as far as strings goes, the top string, right, it's E. Okay, so that would be your E string. And the one at the bottom, it's also called the E string. It's just an octave, so you're gonna hear that little, the pitch is gonna go higher, but it's still the same note, okay? E, 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 there you have it. A, all right. Then going down to the D, then G, which is right here. See what's bending? That string bending, that's your G string. Yep. Then the next one bending would be your B string. You see that? B string right here at the bottom. And the last one, the E. Can you see that E string? It's this one right here at the bottom. Good. Now you know where the frets are, you know the name of the strings. Let's move on and learn some chords, which I believe is the reason why you're here. And if you thought that 1 or 2 chords is gonna help you out, believe me, once you learn 2 chords, you just wanna learn more. You do. Alright, so here goes the first chord I would like you to learn, alright? It's gonna be easy, and the next one coming up, they're just gonna get a little harder. All right, so here we go. The first is gonna be your index finger, right? You're gonna put it on the B string. Remember, the B string is this one, the one next to the last one right here. So you put your index finger on the first fret. There you go. See that? This finger is going right here, like that. And then your middle finger it's gonna go on the second fret, which is all this right here. This is all your second fret, but you're gonna put it on the D string. There you go. Remember the D string is one. You count 1, 2, 3. Boom. Takes you to the D string. And you put that middle finger on the second fret. You see that? And that's the sound that you should get. Usually what you know, a lot of people have problems getting that sound out because they put their finger or way on top of the bar, which you shouldn't do it, you know, or they press too hard on it and they end up touching the other strings that are around. For example, right here, if I do this, you see, it's kind of muting the other strings. So what you do, you curve your hand a little. The best way I can say it is bring your wrist down. You see, when you put your wrist down like it's just resting and you're not holding the guitar like if you're about to hit somebody with it, then not only your hand would be relaxed, but it would be easier for you to move your fingers around without a problem. See? So the trick is not so much on keeping a circle like this circle, because you can have a circle right there, but if your hand is like this, then that circle is not going to work. This is the circle I'm talking about, this shape right here. That will not work if your wrist is not down. You see that? When the wrist is down, that is the trick for you to move your fingers faster and without restrictions, I would say. So here we go. Let's go back to first finger right here on your first fret, B string, and the middle finger on the D string. See that? D string right here. And without touching the other strings, all you gotta do is put the tip of your fingers on top of the strings and then strum. You can strum normal. I'm not using a pick today. You can use a pick, you know. We're not gonna show strumming today, so you can, you know, feel free to use a pick, use your hand, your thumb, and you know, the strum that I'm about to use is really simple. It's just a 1, 2, 1, 2. So whether you use a pick or your fingers, you're gonna be all right. So here you have it, guys. I'm gonna try to flip my guitar so you can see exactly what it looks like. Perhaps you can see that. You see that? That would be your A minor 7, okay? The second one, without moving your fingers, guys, this is gonna be really cool. Look, you already got the minor 7. So if you keep your fingers there, right, without taking them anywhere, the only one that comes into the rescue is the ring finger. This guy right here, he's about to go to work right now, and he's going on the 3rd fret. I know for a lot of you, if you're already with your fingers there, you're probably like, oh my goodness, this is hard. But believe me, remember, bring your wrist down, right, relax your hand and try to keep that circle, that little circle under. Okay, so let's take our positions back. So we are on the A minor 7. And all you do is bring your ring finger to the 3rd fret and you put it on the A string. Remember the A string? The A string is the second one from the top going down. You see that? That would be your A string. So you put your ring finger on top of the A string. There you go. See that? You should give you this sound. That's a C note right there. And I'm not talking about $100. That is the real C note. This guy right here. That's a C. So there you have it, guys. You already learned 2 chords. How about that? Yep. Look, the first one, A minor 7. Woo! There is your C. Are you ready for the next one? I hope so, because here we go. Well, You already got two chords. Let's move on to the third one, alright? The next one is G. You're gonna learn how to do G, and your G goes like this. You put your ring finger right here on the third fret on your E string, which is your third string at the bottom. Then you put your middle finger right here on the other E string, the top, the sixth string. And the index finger, this is it may be a little complicated in the beginning, but you know, believe me, you can work this out. So look, the index is gonna go on the second fret on top of the A string, which is the string right under the one on top. So this one is on top, and it's located on the third fret, and the index is pressing on the A string, which is the second string from the top going down, and it's on the second fret. You see that? And the one at the bottom is also pressing on the E string. That is G. Can you see that? Now we're gonna learn another chord. This chord is gonna be the D chord, okay? This is your second fret, and we are on the third string, counting from the bottom going up. That string is your G string, all right? Remember that. That's the name of this string, all right? So in this case, we use this right here, the index on top of the G string, second fret, and then we put our middle finger on the E string, which is this one right here at the bottom. You see that? And look, the next step that you're gonna do, well, I'm gonna give you some time, look, to locate it. There we go. You see that? That is all I'm using right now. This finger here and this finger right here. Now, the next thing you do, well, you have two fingers left at the bottom. There you go. Those are my two fingers. So now you're gonna use the ring finger, this guy here, and you're gonna put it on the third fret right here on the B string. All right? See that? This is it, guys. That's a D. You put your fingers here, second fret, and this guy goes in between them, but on the second string and on the third fret. I hope you got this one. Let's see. See that? A little more closer, a little bending so you can see. There we go. D chord. G. D. A minor 7. C. G. D. A minor 7. C. Okay, so we're gonna start with the G chord, which is right here. And remember, I'm not using a pick, but you can just see my thumb going up or down. So in this case, the strum is gonna be simple. Then what we're gonna be using is a down, up, down, up, down, up, the whole time. And once again, it might take some time, but don't worry about that. And your fingers are probably hurting by now. But again, that just goes with the game, but don't worry about it. Pretty soon you'll be mastering how to put your fingers on those frets, and you'll be making your sound as clean as it should. So here it goes, the full thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we move to A minor 7, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we go back again to G. 1, 2, then D, 1, 2, and then on the second time we do a C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You got it? Alright, so let me play it for you. Very simple and slow, and hopefully you catch up right away. So here we go, watch. 1, 2, that was on G, D, A minor 7. Now G, 1, 2, now D, 1, 2, now C, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 1, 2, D, 1, 2, A minor 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 1, 2, D, 1, 2, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time and the last one. G, 1, 2, D, 1, 2, A minor 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the second one is G, 1, 2, D, 1, 2, and then C, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And once you flow with it, it should just sound something like this, you know. And here goes the chorus. You do G, D, and C. Just repeat it all over again. G, D, and let's close with a big C. Woo! You got it, guys. That was your first song. And I know it wasn't that easy, but if you took your time to follow instructions, to know where to place your fingers, and even practice how to make those changes, even if it took you a day or just 5 minutes, it's up to you, you know. But I'm really glad that you got it. Well, there you have it, guys. You already know 4 chords, and with those 4 chords, there's a bunch of songs you can find in the internet, and you'll be happy to start practicing at home. A lot of songs in G major, D major, A minor 7, and C major also. Practice those chords, practice the song that we learned, and I hope to see you next time. Alright, don't forget to subscribe.